my fave.
Why college tuition should be free? Did you know that an average of 13% Americans are in student loan debt? That's 43 million Americans, and that's just way too high of a number for people to be in debt. This may seem like an unimportant topic, but believe me, it's anything but unimportant. So many people go to college to further their education, to not only have a better future, but to have a financially stable one at that. The average cost of tuition has increased more than tripled by 3.15 times over 58 years, which has gone from 4,336 in 1963 to 13,744 in 2020. The cost of living have also tripled in cost. Okay. The main issue is the rising cost of going to college and the fact that more and more people are going into debt to just even attempt affording college. My credibility is that I'm going to college in the fall, and I've been researching a lot of different colleges and to see which one is the most affordable and which one would have a career choice I'd be most happy with. And it's insane for how much they're charging people just to earn an education. It's too much, simply too much. So in this speech, you'll learn about how people are more likely to benefit in the long run from not having to pay college tuition and having to worry about debt as much. And will be able to be more likely to graduate and reach new places and be able to pay off any remaining debt they do have. And we'll have a lot more disposable income to spend. And finally, how other countries were able to implement college, to make college tuition free, and how it's working out for them. Okay, to get us started, we first need to talk about some of the main benefits of not having to pay college tuition. By making tuition free, more students are likely to graduate because they're not swimming in college debt and struggling to make ends meet. And it also helps increase graduation rates when you don't have to pay college tuition, because students are able to focus more on their education and then just focus on paying other parts of college but not having to worry about tuition. Students will have more freedom to choose a major they'll be happy with long term because they're not stressing if they'll be able to pay it or it's expensive tuition. And more people will have access to college and advance in the world. And an article by edsource.org states that students who attend community college tuition free also graduate at a much higher rates compared to students who did pay. EdSource, Mortley Wingard, and Max Lubin, November 2nd, 2020. Now that we know some of the benefits of colleges going tuition free, we're going to talk about what it means to graduate debt free. Being able to graduate college alone is already an amazing feat by itself because you spend 4 years working hard to get a good education and getting your bachelor's degree. But being able to do it debt free is even more fantastic in so many different ways. When people don't have debt, they're not struggling to make ends meet and they're not killing themselves just to survive. They're able to spend more and contribute to the economy, which not only helps boost the economy, but it helps stimulate it so that people are spending more, the economy does better, and just, I don't know, when you don't have debt, you're able to do things that you would like to do more. In an article written by Ahmed Bukaraka, says college students who graduate without debt gives them the ability to earn, save, spend immediately, which helps stimulate the economy. Research.com, Ahmed Bukaraka, March 16th, 2023. Since we just talked about being debt-free helps stimulate the economy, we're going to talk about countries and how they've managed to go debt-free and how it's working out for them. And why it hasn't worked out for us being not tuition free. So, many people in America often get, okay, no, I was right. Sorry. Okay. Many people in America often get angry at the idea of college tuition being free because of taxes being raised, because of course people will be angry. Nobody likes paying taxes that are obscenely high, and as you shouldn't. And while I understand the anger, I believe that it should be raised so we can not only get better benefits, but we aren't having to pay everything out of pocket. 22 countries have free tuition for all their citizens, and 11 of those countries allow for international students to study abroad and to be able to study tuition free. Oh, students in Denmark get a monthly stipend, thank you, from the government if you didn't live with your parents. You get $900 for living costs, and if you have a child while you are in college, they give you more so you can still focus on getting your education and so you graduate on time. Which has already helped so many students get out of college with no debt whatsoever. The New York Times, Laura Tanega, May 28th, 2019. And that's just some of the benefits. We can do a lot more things by going tuition free, and it really does help people in the long run. So, in conclusion, after listening to my fantastic speech, you have learned why it's so important, we should make college tuition free, to not only help people advance in the world and open so many doors that were closed before, make more money so that you have more spending, and mostly just so that everybody gets an education, because everybody deserves to have access to a fantastic education and to be able to make something of themselves, because everybody has that ability if only given the chance. So thank you for listening to my speech. Please don't pause it. Don't pause it. The camera.